Good day, dear viewers. You're tuned into Brainetainment, the place where knowledge meets fun. At Brainetainment, we believe in the power of learning, and we're here to offer you a buffet of insightful topics. From the mysteries of the cosmos to the intricate workings of the human body, we've got it all covered. We strive to make the complex simple, the mundane interesting, and the academic engaging. Today we delve into a topic that affects us all as we age: osteoporosis. Osteoporosis, a term that may sound complex, yet its understanding is crucial for our health. Let's break down the word. Derived from Greek, osteo means bone and porosis means porous. And that's exactly what osteoporosis is. A condition that makes your bones porous, brittle, and more susceptible to fractures. So why does it matter? Well, your bones are not just a rigid framework supporting your body. They are dynamic living tissues that are constantly broken down and rebuilt. This process, known as bone remodeling, keeps your skeleton strong and healthy. However, as we age, the balance between bone breakdown and formation can tilt. When bone breakdown outpaces formation, the result is osteoporosis. Your bones lose density, becoming thinner, weaker, and more prone to fractures. But who does osteoporosis affect? You may be surprised to learn that it's not just an elderly woman's disease. Although postmenopausal women are indeed at a higher risk due to the rapid drop in estrogen levels, men are not immune. In fact, 1 in 5 men over the age of 50 will experience an osteoporotic fracture in their lifetime. And it's not just age that plays a role. Factors like genetics, diet, physical activity, and certain medical conditions and medications can also contribute to the development of osteoporosis. Why should we care about osteoporosis? Well, a fracture may not sound like a big deal, but for someone with osteoporosis, it can be life-altering or even life-threatening. A hip fracture, for instance, can lead to loss of independence, decreased quality of life, and in some cases can even be fatal. However, the good news is that osteoporosis is not inevitable. There are steps we can take to protect our bones and reduce our risk of developing this condition, but more on that later. In essence, osteoporosis weakens our bones, making them more prone to fractures. Let's delve deeper into this topic in the next segment. Now, one might wonder, what causes this bone-weakening disease? Well, the causes of osteoporosis are many and multifaceted, ranging from natural aging to hormonal changes and certain lifestyle factors. Let's delve into each of these causes in some detail. As we age, our bones naturally lose density. This process begins in our mid-30s and accelerates as we reach our 50s. It's a part of life, like getting wrinkles or going gray. But while we can't stop the clock, we can slow down the bone loss that comes with it. Next, let's talk about hormones. Osteoporosis is more common in people who have too much or too little of certain hormones in their bodies. For instance, women are more likely to develop osteoporosis after menopause due to a sharp decrease in estrogen levels. Similarly, men with low testosterone levels are at a higher risk. Other hormones that can affect bone health include thyroid hormones and parathyroid hormones. Now, let's consider lifestyle factors. Some causes of osteoporosis are related to the choices we make every day. For example, a diet low in calcium and vitamin D can contribute to weak bones. So can a sedentary lifestyle with little to no weight-bearing exercise. Smoking and excessive alcohol consumption are also major culprits here. Another factor is medication use. Certain medications, particularly if taken in high doses or for a long time, can lead to osteoporosis. These include glucocorticoids used to control diseases like arthritis and asthma, and some drugs used to combat cancer. While some of these causes, like aging and hormonal changes, are beyond our control, others, like diet and exercise, are within our grasp. We have the power to make choices that strengthen our bones and reduce our risk of osteoporosis. And let's not forget genetic factors. If your parents or grandparents had osteoporosis, you may be more likely to develop it. Knowing the causes helps us understand how we can potentially prevent it. As we move to our next section, we'll explore how we can use this knowledge to protect our bones as we age. Stay tuned. Prevention, as they say, is better than cure. This saying holds true for osteoporosis. When it comes to osteoporosis, there are several ways to keep your bones healthy and strong. One of the most effective is maintaining a balanced diet. You see, our bones are living tissues that constantly break down and rebuild. To support this process, your body needs a steady supply of nutrients, particularly calcium and vitamin D. So incorporating foods rich in these elements, like green leafy vegetables, dairy products, and fish, could help fortify your bones. But diet alone isn't enough, is it? Regular exercise, especially weight-bearing and muscle-strengthening activities, is another crucial piece of the puzzle. By putting pressure on your bones, these exercises stimulate bone-forming cells, leading to increased bone mass. So, whether it's brisk walking, jogging, or lifting weights, find an activity you enjoy and stick with it. Of course, it's not just about what you do, but also what you avoid. Certain lifestyle habits can increase your risk of osteoporosis. Smoking and excessive alcohol consumption, for instance, can interfere with the body's ability to absorb calcium, leading to weaker bones. So, cutting back on these habits, or better yet, eliminating them entirely, can go a long way in preserving your bone health. Lastly, regular checkups are key. Osteoporosis is often called a silent disease because bone loss occurs without symptoms. Regular bone density tests can help detect osteoporosis in its early stages, when it's easier to control. So make sure to schedule routine appointments with your doctor, particularly if you're at a higher risk due to age or family history. Remember, these measures are not just about preventing osteoporosis, but about promoting overall health. Because at the end of the day, our bones are the foundation of our bodies. And a strong foundation is essential for a healthy, active life. These measures are not just about preventing osteoporosis, but about promoting overall health. What if you've been diagnosed with osteoporosis? Is it the end of the world? Absolutely not. Osteoporosis is a chronic condition, but it doesn't mean you can't live a fulfilling life. It's all about proper management and making a few lifestyle adjustments. Firstly, let's talk about the importance of medical treatment. Your doctor might prescribe medication to slow down the rate of bone loss or even help build new bone. The type of medication will depend on your individual circumstances, such as your age, sex, risk of fracture, and whether you've suffered previous fractures. So it's crucial to take your medication as directed by your healthcare provider. But it's not just about medication, it's about lifestyle changes as well. Diet plays a significant role in managing osteoporosis. A diet rich in calcium and vitamin D can help strengthen your bones. Foods like dairy products, leafy greens, fish, and fortified cereals are excellent sources of these nutrients. Exercise is another key component. Regular weight-bearing and muscle-strengthening exercises can help keep your bones strong. This could be as simple as walking, dancing, or lifting light weights. However, it's important to get your doctor's approval before starting any new exercise regimen. And let's not forget about fall prevention. This is crucial because falls can lead to fractures, especially in people living with osteoporosis. Simple steps such as removing trip hazards at home, using non-slip mats, and wearing shoes with good grip can go a long way in preventing falls. Emotional and mental health are equally important when living with a chronic condition like osteoporosis. It's perfectly normal to feel a range of emotions from frustration to fear after a diagnosis. Therefore, seeking support from loved ones, joining a support group, or speaking with a mental health professional can be very beneficial. So remember, being diagnosed with osteoporosis doesn't mean your life is over. It simply means that you need to make certain changes to manage your condition effectively. With the right treatment plan and lifestyle adjustments, you can continue to live a full, active, and enjoyable life. Osteoporosis is not a death sentence, but a condition that requires careful management. As we wrap up, it's clear that knowledge about osteoporosis is power. We've journeyed through the basics of this bone-weakening condition, unraveled its causes, and explored effective prevention strategies. Understanding osteoporosis has been our primary focus. It's a condition that causes bones to become weak and brittle, so brittle that even mild stresses like bending over or coughing can cause a fracture. It's a silent condition, often showing no symptoms until a bone breaks, making it a silent threat that can sneak up on us as we age. We've identified the main causes of osteoporosis, which include age, hormonal changes, and certain medical conditions. We've also highlighted the role of calcium and vitamin D deficiencies in bone health, and how they can contribute to the onset of osteoporosis. In our quest to protect our bones, we've discussed how regular weight-bearing exercise, a balanced diet rich in calcium and vitamin D, and avoiding smoking and excessive alcohol can act as our shields against osteoporosis. Moreover, we've touched on living with osteoporosis emphasizing the need for a positive mindset, a supportive community, and a proactive approach towards one's health. In essence, to keep our bones strong, it's crucial to take proactive steps to protect our bone health, no matter what our age. Remember, your bones support you, so it's only fair to return the favor. Thank you for tuning into Braintainment, and don't forget to subscribe for more enlightening videos.